anything and he can't do nothing. He cannot hear me now. He cannot listen to me. He can't see me. He doesn't know what I'm doing. He died. He's finished. He's gone. Or you worship Buddha or anything other than Allah. It is a they're lying. That's wrong. Okay. And you know what you say? You lie because of many things. One of it that you just have not read the Quran. Allah said, I will make your word. Read the Quran and understand it. And what verdict you come, I'll take it for you. Even if you come to conclude, no God, I'll take it. But just read all the information. Why you make a judgment before you have and read all the information? Look, the courts, what they do. Maybe sometimes they spend years and folders after folders. They have to go through every piece of information before they make a judge or judgment. Allah said, how come you come to conclusion and make judgment and you have not taken part of the information, not all of it? So that's what Allah said, this is my challenge. Look to my creation. And if you can see someone other than me is partner or in charge of the sun and the rain and the moon and the earth, I'll take it. Just prove it and I'll accept it. Or look to my revelation. So, what is it Allah said there? Well, because look at the information. And if somebody doesn't look at the information, he definitely will not. And will say, according to their knowledge and understanding, which is insufficient. It's not enough. It's not sufficient. Basically, make a judgment with actual information or actual information. You tell them what Islam is, what Islam? Islam is maybe an island somewhere, what Islam? Well, with this information you make all this judgment. So that's what Allah said to show them they were lying. If they have claimed something, have no proof. Why? Claim something, have no proof. You claim Jesus is God, just prove it, Allah said. Prove it that this is God and then that's what you call it. How can you prove there is something other than Allah is God? How can you prove it? How can you prove it? There is difference. Is there any proof that there is God other than Allah or beside Allah? Abu Abdul. But it's still nothing. As you can tell, every day they know something, they realize they were ignorant. Right? They were saying, I know all this whole skepticism was that while it's presented by physics or whatever it is wrong, it's wrong. Because our information is very limited. We say that I know what, there are hundreds of planets like Earth around us. Not just one or two or three. Okay, so what? How much you know, that's what, how you are lying to claim the truth. If you are ignorant and you claim the truth, you are lying. That's exactly what it is. You are ignorant, you don't know anything about even yourself or this universe, and then you claim the truth, you are lying. That's how Allah said, I'll show him how they were lying, and then I'll shadow all the views that they do. So for at least, for that reason, clear you are now a Christian, a friend. And that guy is not very good. Well, that means the really good word is Christian. Right? I can acquire what I want. والذين هاجروا في الله من بعد ما ظلموا لنبوئنهم في الدنيا حسنة ولأجر الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون. The third reason, that is direction to life. And the reason is what? we, this example is very, very local, especially example that we do all the time, all the time. The one who did good, they deserve to be rewarded. And the one who did bad, they deserve to be punished, and that's why there is a resurrection. And for example of those who were oppressed in Mecca and persecuted and kicked out of their land for no reason, these need to be, justice needs to be established. What do we say all the time? Justice to be served, right? Well, how much injustice in this life? Why we don't say justice must be served? The only one can do it, Allah. Otherwise, you can see how many murders and how many killers and how many people being guarded out of their homeland and how many people were oppressed and so much still. All we believe justice must be done and served, right? Well, Allah says for that reason there will be a resurrection for justice to be served. So, the resurrection is not for three reasons. One, to settle all dispute matters. Second, to tell the disbelievers they were liars. But they claim the truth on no basis, no proof, no evidence. Third, justice to be served. Okay? الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. Description of those who are going, those who deserve to be recompensed and rewarded. Allah said, those who migrated, those who strive in the cause of Allah, and those who were patient, and those who didn't serve Allah. Allah will not default them, and those quiet, they are going to be the two choices is relax. They are impatient. What we want Allah to give us answers to all those wrongs and tyrants. But Allah said, I'm going to give them their way. If you do not rise up to the level required by the deed, I will give the tyrant the opportunity for his people. Then when the khutbah was watching, Iblis, what did he do? Iblis made Allah angry by disobeying and insisting and arguing with Allah that he didn't do it. He kept arguing and blaming someone else and not refusing to take charge of his situation. So what happened? Allah told him, alright, leave Jannah. Take the curse, and then you will end up in hellfire. What Iblis said? He said, give me this fire, and permit me to mislead the children of you. Allah said, you get me now. And I'm not worried about it. If they stand up to the Quran, you can do this. If they don't, you can do it. That's their choice. Look at how long Allah has given Iblis his way for the whole life. Allah has given all the tyrants in the past their way. For example, Quraysh. 13 years they were opposing Muslims. Muslims were very small group, 300 maybe or 150, and they were weak and they were persecuted, and some of them killed and scattered everywhere. They cannot even assemble. Prophet ﷺ was unable even to gather them and speak to them. Yeah. And by the end, what? They get their way. Well, even the Prophet ﷺ was put in captivity. And the plan to execute him was put in place. So what does that mean? Allah is giving them their way. So against the Prophet ﷺ, Allah gives them their way for what? They suddenly this Prophet again was once to be hung and executed, coming up taking over Mecca and they were in a state of humiliation and pain and begging him for forgiveness. But Allah has given them their way for 20 years. Allah has given the way to the king of Iraq at Ibrahim's time. Remember when he said, "I'm going to go to heaven and tell everybody there that the Prophet Ibrahim and he does this power and shoot to the air and the arrow filled with blood." He said, "I killed everyone in heaven, so no God except me now. Ibrahim is a liar." Allah given him his way, he gets his way all the way to the point where they throw Ibrahim in the fire. And fire and Ibrahim has still ran away. And only himself, he won't listen to him. Allah has given the people who oppose Jesus, peace be upon him, their way. I say, "No, you are lying, your mother is so bad, and so I'm going to kill you, persecute you, crucify you." What the people just leave them alone and give them their way. Those who killed Zechariah and Yahya, Allah given them their way. So Allah, unless the Muslims, unless the people who have the Quran and the right information rise up to resist and to reverse it, Allah will give the evil forces their way. But not forever. Forever only for Shaitan. For Iblis, it's only the exit. But for anyone else, always for him. Allah given his way, it is for a certain period of time. And either Allah takes them, or the righteous people rise and stop. But Allah, that is what we say, الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. That's what we need. You can tell today, starting all the things, the look at it. When he's getting in there, the whole world, even the most people power can't do much. So Mama taken and he doesn't know what to do. Either you lead or get away of the way. I mean, he doesn't know what to do. What they say, lead or follow or get out of the way. Well, that's what we need to tell him. Lead or follow or just get out of the way. Because he does nothing wrong. He does nothing right. Absolutely nothing. Or when it is too late. So, الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون. Again, that idea we have to understand. When the conditions are this way, Allah gives the evil forces the way for the tyrants, the oppressors, the evil forces within, or same-sex men, give them their way for certain period of time. But Allah is either him will take them down, or will take someone who will be down with a certain period of time. That period of time Allah holds. When we look to the Quraysh, they were guiding their way. Even when the minute they took the Prophet ﷺ in captivity and the plan to execute him was before. Allah gave them their way, just not be able to execute the Prophet. But they left their head, give it to them. And they were for 10 years till the Prophet came back. And knocked his Quraysh all down. All that machine, all the strength, all that power, all that might, they stood up in the face of the believers, and Muhammad were knocked down within a few hours. They were not able even to sustain, defending their religion system for hours and collapsed. So we see it today. Allah has given sometimes those evil forces their way because we are not up to that level, or the time has not come. Now when the time comes, is going to come, and they are not going to get their way. But Allah wants you to be connected to this deen, to get the information to make the right decision. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ. So don't get, this is what we ask. How come? These are the righteous, these are the salihin, these are the children, these are the women, these are the weak, and they are being executed, persecuted, humiliated, burned, thrown away, and these are who are tyrants, who disbelieve in God, who believe in no principle, no ethics, no morality. Get their way? Yes, it can happen. And it happened in the past, it will happen now, it will happen later, that those tyrants can get their way so long. So long what? It's said in the khutbah, so long for two reasons. One, so long we are from the Quran away. Evil forces get away. But this is the only thing can reverse it. The only thing can reverse it is the Quran. If the Muslim took it. So long we are away from the Quran, evil forces get their way. Second, so long we are not keeping up, we are not rising up to the limit Allah requires, as we did. Patience and trust in Allah and persistence in order to support stand firmly with the right. Second, using the right way. So if these are here, then definitely the evil forces will get their way. But we know it, for just time, and Allah will take care of it. وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون بالبينات والزبر وأنزلنا إليك الذكر لتبين للناس ما نزل إليهم ولعلهم يتفكرون. Alright, there are several matters in this speech. The first matter is, Prophet always men, no woman was a messenger. But there was woman being raised to the level of messengers and more. As we read when Allah said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَى آدَمَ وَنُوحَ وآل إبراهيم وآل عمران على العالمين. Allah has honored, selected in honor Adam, Nuh, family of Ibrahim and family of Imran above all mankind. So the family of Imran is only the wife of Imran and Mary and Jesus and Zechariah and Yahya. These are the family of Imran. These are five. Allah said these are on the highest rank and level above all mankind, all, including even al-Prophet. So the functionality of messengers, it does not consist with the job of women in some times. It consist and gender, and sometimes indeed, and sometimes men. Because they have different personalities, and those are natural. One selected woman to do something, a selected man to do something. In this regard, it does not differentiate in honoring and ranking and placing gender. No, Allah said both will be promoted to the highest place and no difference. It's not gender oriented, it's not. But the message to be delivered requires something that women in some cases cannot do. We can take the woman is going to be pregnant, is going to be bleeding, is going to be in those conditions, those with no doubt will impact and affect her way of delivering the message and making jihad and standing firmly against the all evil forces. If she can, then she won't lose the other job. I mean, if she just stop, no getting married and no pregnancy and no all these and do the chemicals, and she can be the fighter. But on the expense of the job being a man. And that, Allah wants her to be a mother. We want generations to be continue being generated and learning from one another. So if the woman is not going to do this part of their job in this life, then as you can tell today, injustice will spread everywhere. What we're going to do, as we see today, we're going to have women fighting and how can she be pregnant and battle and be in the battle? It makes no sense. Okay? Or we're going to have same-sex marriage. Then how are they going to bring children? Or we're going to go and abuse and use the children of the poor, the children of the orphans everywhere. We're going to bring them and adopt them and clothe them like toys. And that's never ever you will think as parents this is your children. Never ever. It's just like a toy. Something just really like my kids craving for toys. They give them toys. They love the toy, but they play with it. And that's exactly what it is. Well, they're going to go and adopt, and in reality, it's no more than toy. The human factor is there, but fatherhood and motherhood, Allah says, is unique. And Allah swears by it, and it will never be found, held, fulfilled, except with real power and real. There is absolutely none. So here, the verse clear, all messengers were male in order not to dismantle women from their job in making these children of Adam continue to earth naturally. And the question is, if you, let's say to the father or the mother, if you just don't want to be traditional family, you want to be a modern family, male together and female together, why you bother to have kids? Why do you have to have kids? One. What is the point you have children? Oh, you want to make a charity for the poor? That's false, that's a lie. So, either you don't want children, go on your own. The male marry male and female marry the female, look at children for their own families and relatives. We want, and that's why Allah says, we want forgiveness. I don't want to bear children, but I want to have children. I don't want to suffer being pregnant, but I want to have children. And Allah said this is only permitted when you can bear children. You can adopt in this way. Because He knows this divine cannot be easy. Everyone wants to be a pilot, and every woman wants to be a pilot. And you can tell when they come to a point, I just want to have a child. I want to have a child. So it is a drive Allah has created. And said by merit you can do that. Or in case you are unable, then what you are doing is you can adopt. Yes. Objection. Even the others, the birds, the fish, all of these, they are just like that. Allah said they are male and female. They are family. They are coupled, male and female, like how Allah created all of them. Right. Well, maybe we are just digging our grave. Or knocking a hole in heaven to send hell over us. Maybe that's what it is. So that is one issue. So it is not genderly mixed. That women are inferior to carry the message. Allah said, no, some women were superior to prophets. Like, we went through, like Maryam or her mother. Her mother, her mother was there, and the prophet who? Zechariah was there. She was superior to him. She was the source of inspiring and leading him what to do. And she is not a prophet. He says, I'm going to change. I'm going to devote my daughter or my baby to be the custodian of the place and to replace you when you die, to Zechariah and so on and so forth. And finally he says, Ya Allah, give me children. So she was the leading person while the Prophet following her, inspired by her, and follow her steps. And Allah said, she is the role model of all believers, all time. So it is not gender oriented or imply women are inferior in doing this. It's not. It's just not to mention her other job, which is being a man. That's all. Right. So that is وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا. You get to understand. All injection in the Quran, whether inheritance, whatever in the Quran, it is not gender oriented. Absolutely not. It is life, responsibility, and functionality. That's how it was. Given this that much and this that much, because their responsibility, their obligations require that, and it is never gender oriented. Sometimes man doesn't inherit and woman inherits. Is that her obligation in life required to inherit. Sometimes the man inherits twice because that financial obligation is required for him to have that much of money. I'm going to have a children, responsible for them, and have wife responsible for her, and her parents responsible for her. But my sister, she will be responsible for nothing. How can I give her the same? My father passed away, and I am going to take care of my family, my other relatives, and then my sister is going to inherit with me, but she's not going, I have to take care of her. She's not going to take care of anything financially. So how can I divide it half and half? Five obligations. She has no obligation even for herself. Why is it her? It is not. And if the wife and the mother, well, the mother is female and the wife is a female, but in some cases one of them earns inheritance for the other one. So it is basically not gender oriented. All Sharia laws are not gender oriented. It is responsibility and obligation only. Unfortunately, the enemies of Islam, the ignorant, the liars, who claim the truth without understanding, which is true faith. Islam, there is none that protect and honor and raise the status of women like Islam. Absolutely not. No way to compare it to anything. So we are always bombarded, Islam is what we do. And you can hear it in the Muslim thinking, what to do? How come they say that? How come the sister is going to get half and the boy is going to get two? That's not fair. As if they know more than Allah. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ إِلَّا رِجَالًا. That, by the way, there is a video on YouTube called Does Islam Oppose Women by Abdurrahman Green. He is Australian and very Muslim. And as we see in 1 hour, he's going to answer this question. Does Islam oppose women? It's a lie. It's really a big lie. فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون. Okay, we are going to stop here and then we'll continue this issue in the Surah. Because the issue is today, everyone gets smartphone and good shape. The Sheikh Kabir called Google and the Master Mufti called YouTube and all of these, and they become everybody to say, this verse is going to tell you, no matter how much you read books and you write books and you listen to lectures, Allah could have made you too. Why he have to send messengers? There is no need for messengers. Then hear the book, then you are smart enough. Read it. And be guided and guide others. Definitely, eminently, the verse said, you are going to be misguided and misguided. Unless sit and learn what is in this book. You sit down and learn from the Prophet what is in this book, otherwise you're going to be misguided and misguided. And that's the next part. Jazakumullah khair. See you inshallah next week.